Hey Blue Table fans, I'm here with Blue Table Painting Zane. He just finished an enormous project for a game I do believe is called Dystopian Wars.
Right. This project is actually a combination of Dystopian Wars and Uncharted Seas by Spartan Games.
Okay.
Pretty cool figures, very steampunk, but fantasy steampunk. So we have dwarves and we have orcs, you know, we have elves and yeah, there's mages. It's an interesting game.
If I may, this normally would have like a flying stand-on.
Yes.
Some kind of airship.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a Shroud Mage ship, and so they've got, what stands out there is they have constellations sort of glowing through the hull, which I think is pretty cool.
That's awesome. Okay, go ahead. So, I'm sorry, talk about painting these.
Okay, well, it's fun because they're a different scale, you know, and so it's you have to. It's different than painting, you know, like a Space Marine or whatever. Everything is so much smaller that, let's say we're painting the decks, like the wood grain in the decks of these ships. You have to start thinking on such smaller scales, and so every little thing.
And you can't paint everything because then it's a jumble.
Right.
So you have to be selective, I'd imagine.
Right. And so the details, while there are some really nice details, you don't want to pick out everything. You start thinking more of in fields, and then we pick out the essential details. Like you'll notice every single window in this Capitol building, we've picked out all the glass. And so it's not like we're skimping out on the detail, because we have picked out all the details for these. But you want to select, you got to be very selective where you put those brighter, saturated colored areas.
Like one of these tanks right here, let me get to it. This probably has the detail of a regular 28mm infantry figure.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
But you notice you have like a little bit of green down here.
Yeah, we've been very careful in selecting where we put the colors and where we have the focal points. So the glass, we'll choose an interesting color. We'll put a little bit of tarnish or weathering in the metals. Right. So it's subtle things like that.
Okay, so any parting shots about Dystopian Wars?
I think you guys should check it out. Definitely check out Spartan Games' webpage. And yeah, it looks like a really fun game. So
yeah, and we've had quite a few projects come in.
This one client, this is 03, so he's got just about one. He's got an army for each faction.
Yeah, he's done the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right, thanks a million, Zane. I really appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.